Right, everyone, we're back. Cars and coffee again, and this time it is a huge show. We're talking 1,500 cars in attendance, plus, of course, spectators, which I am one of, and I'm excited to be back in the saddle again. It's going to be a hot one today, though. We're talking 100 plus degrees again. I don't think it'll be 100 by the time we leave, but it's going to be uncomfortable with this heavy rig for sure. And I'm walking in over here and I can already see the cars just rolling in. There's a ton of stuff, and then when I drove up here, just feast your eyes on this. That's right, some supercar stuff on the way over here, so you know it's Cars and Coffee Day when that happens. Parking lot gold, I got one thing over here. GT500. The S197 generation will always be one of my favorites. The Snake. And of course the back end view. Hell yeah, brother. Anyway, I got no clue what this is gonna look like. We're just gonna make it happen today. Hopefully I'm gonna get some nice cars, some unique cars, because I see a sea and there's gotta be some unique stuff over there. So with that being said, I already hear music up there, so the copyright is already getting on point. You guys, let's go see what we can see. gonna try to keep it as quick and short as possible. Camera is overheating, so am I. It was nice and hot out towards the end. Didn't quite make it to 100, but 98 is still very hot when you're shooting cars. So this first show was super busy. 1,500 cars, just insanity. Very hard to find the gems when there's a sea of people. I mean, there was so many people. There can only be one favorite though, and it was gonna be the Terminator, because the Terminator drove by. I was eyeing it and I go, man, I love me some Terminators. But then I saw another car come by and I'm like, dude, the Conquest TSI, you don't see them, and you don't see them at all with the original engine, which that had, which is very rare and also very cool. Also the factory wide body, no over fenders back in those days, just awesome. I loved it. And when it comes down to the exit shots, there were some people that didn't behave, you know, people egging other people on. Just the standard fare that destroys car shows. For the most part, people that were driving by, they did pretty good. They didn't do much crazy stuff. I think I got some good audio. I don't know if there's any wind. I don't know if the lens that I got, because it's a new lens, I hope that one is good and it's focused and not blurry, because that would ruin my day after I'm starting to edit, but that's all cool. So while I was shooting the exit shots, I'm seeing a 71 Monte Carlo, and I'm like, 71 Monte Carlo is very, very cool. I love those Monte Carlos. I didn't think much of it, you know, as it goes into the show. I'm not gonna walk back there. I'm just gonna continue on. I was walking back and I see it parked, and I go, okay, parked? Let me just walk over there. And as soon as I start taking a little shots, little B-roll shots to talk about it, the owner walks up and he opens it up, he starts it up. It smells so good back here. I know you should. No, it smells great. You shouldn't like it, but I freaking love this. Just great stuff, man. 350, 12-bolt rear end, because I crawled under it, of course. You know, it had the freaking horseshoe shifter, bucket seats. You know, exactly like I would want to have mine, essentially. What a great ending to a show, to finding a gem like that just in the spectator parking lot. Talk about spectators, there were a ton. I actually reparked under the shade because I'm like done with the sun. I got the AC on, it's nice and cool. I want to get home, I want to see what the footage is all about, maybe do a little bit of editing. I don't know when this is going to come out. I'm going to try for the freaking week, but I think I got an hour and a half of footage this time. So many more cars now, it's crazy. I don't think they were really separated very much, like a lot of shots had multiple cars in it, so I don't know how I'm gonna try to edit it like the old school Cars and Coffee ways, but we will see. I'm excited to be back in the saddle though, but this is the exact reason also that I don't want to shoot summers anymore, because this is crazy, this is nuts. I started to feel all kind of wheezy. I got extra water with me, the Waterloo in a cooler, but still, you know, I'm getting close to not being okay, I think. And we're just gonna forego, I think, June, July, and August, maybe a little bit of September, because I looked at the weather, and a freaking course. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, they took them out. Thank God. No more 100-degree days. It's just today and then it's below, which I'm very happy about, because I'm done with the summer. I'm 100% done. I know I live in Texas. I should be used to this by now, but even though I lost a little bit of weight, I still don't like the heat. I like the cold way better. Besides, it's boost weather. More power. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. I really wonder how many video views this is going to get, because this is the biggest show that I have attended since Cars and Coffee Dallas, back at the classic BMW. This thing was absolutely nuts. We'll see what happens. You guys take care, and as always, see you on the flip side. And this was not even in the car show, and I go, wow, dude.